Hello everyone, Phil here, and I have a very positive update for you. After all the nonsense and drama over the last week, I have come to a fair solution to the situation we have on this channel right now regarding all those illegitimate gifted memberships that threatened to destroy my weekly react show where I watch clips submitted by members called DSP versus the Internet. Today is Wednesday, the 24th of January, 2024, and the reason I wanted to give you the date is because as of today, I've instituted something new that should fix the issue, but it absolutely requires action from the many of you who are supporters of this channel. In a nutshell, the only way to fix the problem with these gifted memberships and to make it fair so that people who have paid to support this channel retain the ability to have their clips watched, and these people who basically are gifted completely valueless memberships aren't flooding my weekly clip show with their submissions, is to create a new tier of membership here on the channel that's kind of middle of the road. It's not the super membership where you can submit a Q&A question, but it's not the lowest tier of membership. Now, I was going to do this earlier this week, but I wasn't aware that basically there is a way to do it so that it's an upgrade rather than a whole new tier. So when I had made a video 2 days ago here, I told you guys, I think I just need to cancel everything. I need to cancel the super tier, cancel the standard tier, make new memberships out of, thin air, have like an entry level that's a really low level, and that'll be the one that gets gifted, and then make like a submissions level that'll be kind of the new one that hybrid combines what the old standard was and the super. The good news is, special thanks to OP Boone who researched this, you can do an upgrade between memberships on YouTube. I didn't know that. So what does that mean? It means that as of this morning, I created a new tier called Submissions Tier here on the channel for memberships. This tier is essentially the equivalent of what the old standard membership used to be, but it costs $2 more. Why does it cost $2 more? Because then it cannot be gifted. You cannot gift a membership that's above $5, and this is now $5.99 USD. Okay? That's the only way that I can avoid having these people who are giving away these illegitimate memberships ruining our weekly clip show. All right? Now, although it is true that the price of the membership is going up, there's some good news about this. YouTube allows upgrades. So if you're already a member on this channel at the standard level and you want to become a submissions member, it's $2. That's it. It's a $2 upgrade. It's not a full $6 to do it. Like, that was what I was afraid was going to happen, is that you would have to completely rebuy your membership. I was nervous you guys were going to lose your streaks because many of you have been members on this channel almost a year. I didn't want you to lose your crowns to show how long you've been a channel member. And this is a great middle of the ground solution. So here's how it's going to work from here on out. There's a standard membership for $3.99, and all that is access to the emotes, the chat crown badge to show how long you're a supporter, and you don't have to abide by slow mode rules when you're in a chat during a live stream. And that's all you get for $3.99. Quite frankly, I don't think anyone's going to keep that membership level. Just being honest, I don't think it's going to really warrant that. I think people are going to want to do the tier 2, which is the new submissions tier. This is $5.99 a month. And this is everything I just mentioned, plus the ability to submit 2 clips for the React show every Sunday, DSP versus the Internet. It's the same process by which we used to do it. And I know some people will say, well, it's more money. You're right, but it's the only way to avoid YouTube basically giving away these memberships via the gifts that are not legit, and the show would not be able to be run like that, okay? We have to have it above $5, and the lowest level you can have above $5 is $5.99 on YouTube. But again, I want to urge you, if you are a standard member, you can upgrade right now, and for $2, you get the whole month's membership. So it's a huge discount off of the $6 that you would have had to pay, okay? Now, I'm still going to keep the super memberships there intact at the same level that they've always been. So if you are a super member and you want to still do the Q&A questions or whatever, by all means, please keep doing that. That's not going to change whatsoever. And then if you're an ultra member, also nothing is affected. You're going to get your questions answered for sure every week on the show. Wait, your questions. I mean, you're going to get your videos watched for sure every week on the show. as always, that price point won't change, and that membership level won't change. So now instead of 3 levels, there's 4. The bottom level is essentially the one that if trolls want to gift memberships, they can give those away. They don't really have much value besides the emotes. It really is the submissions membership, which is essentially the tier 2 at $5.99 a month. That's what you're going to want to do if you want to submit clips for the show. Now, if some of you decide, well, we just don't want to do the $2 extra a month, there's nothing I can do about that. Keep in mind, this is not my choice. I had absolutely no desire to change how anything worked on this channel. I just wanted to keep the show running the way it was. It's these trolls who abused YouTube's loopholes that made me do this to fix the show. If you quit out on the show, you're essentially giving power to the trolls. You're saying, oh, thanks, you did this, and now you've basically ruined the show for everyone. And obviously, I don't want to give up on this channel, nor do I want to give up on this show that's about to hit its 1-year anniversary. All right? So it's Wednesday night. You guys have Thursday, Friday, Saturday to submit clips. So that means you'd have to upgrade your membership right away. And the threads I've already made, just like they always were, they're on the members page here on DSP Gaming. You can find them. You can post up your clips. Please do. All right? If this week, all of a sudden, there's no clips submitted and the support is dropping off, I don't know if I can keep doing this channel. I don't want this channel to be closed down because of trolling. All right? Of all things, if it wasn't viable, if you didn't like the show, if I didn't want to do it anymore, that's one thing. Let's not have this end because of a bunch of loser trolls who think that they have power over us, right? If anything, that would be the worst possible case because, I didn't want to even have to talk about this week, but look how it's concretely affected my content, and there's nothing I can do about that. So, please consider upgrading to the submissions member tier. Please submit videos if you do right away. Remember, submissions must be in by Saturday night's late stream. If they're not in by the end of that late stream, they can't make it onto the show on Sunday. Right now, we have from last I checked, 5 or 10 people who have upgraded from the standard to the submissions, but we had 100. We had 100 members at that level who were submitting clips. I don't want to have a show that's 20 minutes long. Okay, so please consider it. Thank you very much. If you have comments, leave them on this video. By all means, let me know your feedback. Just know, this is not my choice. I never wanted this to happen. I liked things how it was. I didn't want to increase the price of anything. And at least for this very first month, it's cheaper. Instead of it even being $4, it's only $2. If you're already a member, it's a simple upgrade for $2. You can get in to this submissions tier. Okay? And of course, if you're a newcomer and you haven't been a member before, now's a great chance to jump in. Be one of the fresh people submitting content for this week's show. Okay? Thank you all. Thank you for understanding. Sorry for the stress this week about it. I know it was stressful. And I certainly hope that you'll consider becoming a member or upgrading your member today and submitting videos for Sunday's DSP versus the Internet. Everyone, have a good night. I'll see you soon.